Manicured perfection versus wild rebellion. The Great American Lawn, it's a symbol of stability. A $40 billion a year obsession, and depending on who you ask, a biological desert. On the other side of the fence, literally, is the rewilding movement. It's messy, it's vibrant, and it's sparking neighborhood feuds from coast to coast. Traditional lawns offer zero food for bees and butterflies. They require a large amount of weed killer, pesticides, and fertilizer to stay in tip-top shape, and it takes an enormous amount of water to keep the grass healthy. Because lawns have shallow roots, they don't absorb heavy rainfall. This creates a tremendous amount of runoff containing those same chemicals which then enter into our water supply. The rewilding movement sees this as not only harmful to pollinators, but also irresponsible and neglectful. By rewilding, they choose to be good stewards of both wildlife and the planet, finding immense joy and pride as their yards hum with life once again. To the untrained eye, a rewilded yard looks like an abandoned lot. This can tank property values for an entire block if the transition isn't handled with cues to care, like mowed borders or signs. Tall grass is the VIP lounge for ticks and snakes. If you have kids or pets, the wild becomes a hazard zone for Lyme disease or nasty copperhead encounters. It's not just butterflies, it's rodents and mosquitoes. If the ecosystem isn't perfectly balanced, you're just inviting a localized plague to your porch. So do we all have to live in a jungle? Not necessarily. The future is likely a curb appeal compromise. Keeping a mowed border around native plantings shows the world that it's intentional. We can choose our safety and our biodiversity as well. We just have to get used to a little more life in our front yard. After all, a yard that's a little messy is usually a yard that is actually alive. I would love to know what side of the fence you're on. Are you on the side with the manicured lawn or the rewild movement? Or maybe somewhere in the middle? Let me know in the comments below.